Hello and welcome to another episode of Everything Important. This is the series where I tell you what important things happened in the latest episode of Dragon Ball Super. This week is episode 101, so let's jump into it. Goku takes a fighting stance against Jiren while in base form. This makes it seem as if Goku wants to test Jiren before going all out, and is also further proof that Kale isn't Super Saiyan Blue level. If she was, Goku wouldn't have this confidence against Jiren. The Goku-Jiren fight has been interrupted again, this time by Toppo. I think Geekdom 101 put it best in his review of this episode when he said that Jiren is like the final boss of a video game and the other Pride Troopers are all the mini-bosses. Combining the Shin-Kikoho and the Bankoku Bikurisho makes for an effective KO plan. This also leads to the rest of Universe 7, minus Goku and the androids, reuniting. One of the Pride Troopers, Tupper, grabs Goku, who's surprised anymore, and has an ability to alter his weight, which he uses to pin Goku down as he is pummeled. Upon first viewing of the scene, I was surprised that it affected him so much, considering Goku trained in the suits that Whis made for him and Vegeta. But, on my second viewing, I realized that they are on the hardest metal in the universe, and this Pride Trooper's sheer weight is breaking through it. This weight is most likely close to, if not heavier, than Whis' training suits, which is an insane feat. Couple that with the fact that Goku feels 10 times normal gravity, and we have a super heavy weight on Goku's back in this scene. Continuing the trend of having crazy powers, Cocotte comes into this fight by trapping Kale in another dimension that she's created. That's pretty cool. But since we all know how strong the characters have gotten since the Buu saga, we know it's definitely possible to break through it. Still, it's an awesome technique, and makes me excited about the future of Dragon Ball techniques. Belmod informs us that Casserole has apparently conquered planets in the past. But what does this mean? Did he save them while in the Pride Troopers, or take them over like the Saiyans used to before he joined the Pride Troopers? It actually makes me curious about the backstory of a Pride Trooper not named Jiren or Toppo. How strong is Android 18? She lifted up Tupper, who weighed enough to dent the strongest metal in the multiverse, with one hand. The androids are both incredibly strong, but 18 is definitely surprising everyone with this scene. It's about time we have some great character moments. Interactions that feel true to the character's ideals and help push the plot along. Caulifla is one of my favorite characters in Dragon Ball Super, and to see her go to such lengths to protect Kale is not only endearing, but also sad. However, as much as the scene feels great out of the context of the show, I know that Caulifla has Super Saiyan and Super Saiyan 2 in her pocket, waiting to be unleashed. Why wait until you're on the ropes to unleash a powerful transformation? It takes away from the scene for me. If she had been in Super Saiyan and said that she didn't think she had enough stamina to go to 2, then I'd have loved the scene. It's the little things that can take you out of a moment, especially when you're very into a show. This design for Super Saiyan Berserker Kale is not a manga design, as some of us, including myself, thought. Instead, it's a controlled state of Berserker, and I'm glad we get the calm Berserker form. It helps to show how this isn't the form that Broly used, simply an homage that is being upgraded for the canon of Super. Cocotte creates a dimension to spare herself from Kale and Caulifla's attack. However, Android 18 simply throws the whole bubble out of the arena. It makes you wonder though, why didn't the Ki Blast knock her off if she's still physically interactable? With this episode, only 4 Pride Troopers remain. Half of their team was eliminated in this episode alone. So as of now, it seems that Toppo, Jiren, and Dispo may be the greatest threats from Universe 11. Classic Goku move. Sees an opponent with potential to gain strength and allows them to leave without defeating them. The selfish Goku is alive and kicking. However, I don't actually think we'll see Kale and Caulifla fight Goku again in this arc. Should be interesting when, or if, they get a rematch. Brienne is going to make her appearance in the tournament next week, and she appears to be pretty strong. I'm excited to see more of what her transformation can do. And that's it. Everything important from episode 101. These are all things that can lead to internal, inside the show change, or external fandom changes, reactions within the fandom. But quickly, I will ramble and review. This part is unscripted, so usually it's pretty inconcise. Sorry about that. And this week's notes were longer. Before I get to the actual review, I'd like to say that I was doing something new here where I was trying, instead of just saying the scene is important, as I've been doing for the past 2 weeks, I want to actually explain why it's important. I realize that's actually a huge thing. We should explain why these scenes are important, so that way we can find out what are we watching out for in the future. What do we want to see come about after these scenes? That's why this episode's a bit longer. Each note is not just a note, a bullet point. It's actually a bullet point paragraph, basically. Mini paragraph. So yeah, it should be more informative and less just, this is important, this is important, this is important. It should be, this is important, why, this is important, why. I think that's going to be a better way to do this show. As for my review of the episode was really enjoyable. I mean, this has been another time that they have avoided having too much Goku in the episodes. And I'm alright with that completely. I love that we started off with Muten Roshi Tenshinhan combo. And I really like the Kale Caulifla scenes. Kale and Caulifla just make such a beautiful combo in my mind that I want them to end the way The Legend of Korra ended. For those who don't know how The Legend of Korra ended, go watch the show. I just really want them to have a big, big ending to the two of them, to their character arcs, and because I don't think we'll actually ever see them again eventually. Eventually we'll get to a point where we've resolved all the plot with Universe 6 and stuff, and we'll never see those people again. It seems like a Dragon Ball thing to do. But I did enjoy the episode, and I think we have some good stuff over the horizon. But what do you guys think? Leave your opinions and counterpoints in the comments down below, and subscribe if you want more Dragon Ball videos. But for now, video outro!